Everyone, this is William here again from Symmetry Marketing Academy. Today in this Facebook ad setting part 2, I would like to walk everyone through about how to create an ads by using different objectives. Now, this is the test that I accumulated from so many months after the Facebook changes in year 2018, and found that this is the winning ads, this is the winning strategies that the winning setting that I found from many of the tests on my several businesses, including the physical products, consultation business, and also some education courses. So, what are we interested today? First of all, I would like to invite everyone to come and look at these messages ads. What is the advantage for using messages? Eventually, you can get the messages go directly into your inbox in your Facebook page, where it can let you follow up them infinity time until they block you. So you need to have a good strategy to follow up with your leads. Now, for the next part, is actually quite similar setting. Again, the split test, I will not walk everyone through about split test today. Again, it will be in my actual workshop in Penang, where I will share with you on what type of factors that you have to consider. For example, the keywords, the copywriting, the pictures, and so on, and how you are going to do the split test effectively instead of burning your money. So the campaign name, once again, I'll set as a test, then press continue. Then you will go into the next page where it's just like the same as the video in part 1. For this messages destination, you can choose either go to your messenger, which means it's your Facebook page inbox, or directly to WhatsApp. For me, the strategy, I prefer to go directly to the messenger inbox instead of WhatsApp, so that I prefer to give them my phone number in my post so that they have create more like confidence, and also they can call me if they wish to. I have my assistants to help me to reply the message as well as the answering the call. So I have set up the system. That's why we go to the next step. Now for the custom audience part, I'll leave blank because this will be my advanced course on teach you how to collect the audiences in the right way, so that you can leverage on this to scale up your business effectively and save more costs. Now the location as the same, like my part 1 video, we have to select the people who live in this location. For the reason, if you want to know, you can look back to the part 1 video. Now the location, I would delete the whole Malaysia as the same reason. I don't want my audience to be too wide for the testing stage. So again, I will select Selangor as one of the states, so that it will goes, my ads will be further narrowed down. The next setting, I will go for this, the age. Again, this will be a strategy on how you test the market. So eventually, I don't wish my audience to be too wide. That's why I will be narrowed down based on my research on the keywords as well as age group, by using tools from Facebook as well as Google according to my business niche. Now this one I'll be sharing with you in my live actual foundation class for free if you are in Penang. But if you're in Selangor or Johor, maybe you can send me a message in my Symmetry Marketing Academy Facebook page, so that I can put you in the list in case I go there or get invited. I will be walk you through live, because this is how you actually how I will share with you how you research according to the keyword and also the demographics. Okay, now gender, again I will select woman because I'm selling woman compression tights. English or Chinese or Malay, depends on you, because you actually understand your audience more. Now the detailed targeting part, again, is the same thing. I'm using the core audience instead of the custom audience. I will put in, like for instance, Brooks. This is according to research that I found through my keyword tools and so on, so that I can know better on which target keywords that I need to put in. You can see I will not target fitness, beauty, this general interest, because that is not accurate enough for me to save my cost. Now, of course, I also will put in Adidas, running, This all that I tested for fitness niche is quite well in targeting. Of course, you can actually exclude those like the people that you not wish them to get in touch with your ads, so that you can further save down your costs. I will teach you on how to find out the interest that you should exclude in my actual course, my 2 days workshop, so that you can understand better the ecology ecosystem of this Facebook market, so that you can save more costs by excluding those that you unwanted your ads to deliver to them. Okay, this is just a preview on what type of setting that I will put in the interest, so that I can execute them more effectively. Now the next part, edit placement, again, is just the reason is just the same as my part 1 video. So you have to exclude everything except one Facebook feed. I've tested this messenger inbox before, but eventually the effect is not that awesome. That's why I ask you to, I recommend to remove it. Again, the daily budget part. Of course, daily budget and lifetime budget got its own benefit, depends on your strategy as well. If you put lifetime, you can actually set a start and end date, or you can set not to say start and end date, but it's kind of like when you want to run your ads, like what time to what time and so on. But the lifetime budget I not so recommend for beginners, because it's quite a little bit mathematics that you have to do. All right. The next thing, the advanced options, all here, please do not touch anything unless you already attended any advanced course. So you just press the continue button. You will go to the creativity part, which means what type of ads that you wish to have. You can choose existing posts or create an ad. For this type of setting, I recommend to create an unpublished post, which means the post that will not appear in your Facebook page. Whoops. Okay. Now, for the next part, you have to choose your image. So eventually, I call this a marketing banner. So what you're going to do next will be you try to upload some files that goes into here, some images that you already done it. That means you have something called the banner, like your pictures and so on. Now, for example, I have created multiple images that using canva.com, canva.com. For instance, let me try to do this. I select a voucher type of thing. Now, there are many factors in Facebook marketing that affect your ads. Today I would like to share with you the 3 main core factors that will affect your ads. First is the banner. This is called the banner. The banner is not to convince your customer, but to just stop your audience from scrolling, which means when they scroll Facebook, they are not reading Facebook line by line, but they are scrolling Facebook. That's why your banner, the responsibility is just stop their eyesight at your post. The next thing will be your text. The text eventually is your copywriting. Now, copywriting is to help you to convert them towards what you desire them to do. So conversion on copywriting, eventually I will teach in my actual course. I got a system for them. It's called the GREAT system, GREAT. It's a kind of system and template where I give it to them, where I've been using for many years, and it's converting very, very well. That is a copywriting strategies where impose a lot of psychological thing inside there, the placement of the wording and so on. It's kind of cool stuff for me to use it to convert my customer. Eventually, like convince them to send message to me, convince them to go to my website to purchase my items, convince them to go to like for instance, like send me a message and so on. So this is the cool stuff that we have to write. So the text, we have to put in the copywriting, and your headline should be your offer instead of your brand name. And then don't put offer. This is just an example. The offer means, like for example, this is a RM20 promotion voucher, like for instance something like this. Now your copywriting, you have to write it very well. Now the newsfeed description, you can abandon it right at the meantime, because you don't need that. Actually, for this part, copywriting, and for this part, headline is more than enough for you to generate sales. Okay. Now, there got another thing that I want to remind everyone is the edit messenger setup. You actually can personalize on how they are going to reply to you. So this is also one of the strategy to like convince them to buy from you. You have to think wisely what type of reply that you wish to receive from them instead of giving them yes or no. But it's more towards like a marketing psychological thing. If you wish to know more, once again, you can come to my live workshop. Now I can share with you more and walk you through more about how you going to use these words to convince them theoretically to do whatever you wish them to do. All right. So the next thing you wish to do is you just press confirm, and that's that. The whole thing has been done for the messenger ads, and that's how simple it is. So once you confirm your items, I think my line is quite slow. It will go for review. So this is kind of confirm and review. Now after it reviews for the maximum 48 hours time, it will just approve your ads and let your ads to get seen by the audience that you desire. That's all for this part 2 video sharing. So I'm William Cheong again, coming from Symmetry Marketing Academy. If you like my coaching, you can go to my Facebook page, Symmetry Marketing Academy, just like in the video. In the link that I shared inside there, you just type it into your URL in Facebook. You can find my page. And if you have any question, you can just inbox me in my Symmetry Marketing Academy page. So happy testing and happy selling. Thank you.